All right, Daisy. One last look around before we go. We're going to stop off and see if the Dinosaur National Monument is open. But that'll be for another video. All right, Flaming Gorge, it was nice to meet you. The Cool Camp is hooked up to the mighty Telluride. I've done my last little walk around to make sure that we have left no trace, not anything left behind. We pack it in and we pack it out, don't we, Daisy? All right, I have wanted to come to the Flaming Gorge for a long time. I can definitely say I've been here now, and I'll be back again. So on our way out, we decided to just get in some bonus footage, so to speak. This is Cedar Springs Marina. I've driven past it several times, just never come to see it. But according to this, there are world record brown trout in this body of water, and this picture, this drawing, is the approximate size of them. That is pretty big. I mean, considering my hand is just as big as the head. Wow. I don't know what it is about boat ramps. Daisy and I always seem to stop in at a boat ramp. But here's a little scenery that we did not get to look at because we never came here. The sign on the way in says they have boat rentals here. Now that would be sweet, to come back and rent a boat and go explore the gorge by water. Got me thinking about it. So I really got myself wanting to go see this Sweat Ranch. So we're going to stop in here and go check it out. And hopefully, in addition to seeing the ranch, as you can see by this sign, you can camp here for up to 16 days. We enjoyed our stay on Jug Hollow Road, but that road is rough. Man, is it rough. This road's been nice so far. Maybe we'll scout out another place to stay for our next go-round. All right, you have to turn off on another little Forest Service road to get to the ranch. So we just made that turn, and wouldn't you know, we see another sign. Oh man, limited turnaround, no trailers or large vehicles beyond this point. And look what I have. But you know what? It kind of appears that it doesn't matter. Because just up ahead, for whatever reason, it looks like the road is closed. We may have to just walk in. So I backed the car and the camper off in this little grassy area off of the road. And another sign I see, you cannot camp at the ranch. All right, me and Daisy is just going to walk on down here and see what we can see. Okay, yep, they've got the gate closed. But Daisy and I have gotten pretty good at crawling underneath them. So here we are on the road to Sweat Ranch. I hope it ain't far. Okay, we have arrived. So Oscar and Emma Sweat own this ranch. The Forest Service bought it from them. But they left some of their equipment behind. I hope they got a real good price for this place. And it's in much better shape than that last homestead we seen. All right, here's some more farm equipment. Wow. I hate to admit it, but I don't even know what these things are. I know what this is, though. A chicken coop. Let's see if we can take a peek inside. Yeah, got this chicken wire still up. That's where the birds used to sit. That's pretty neat. Let's go look at some more. Now these things have runners like a sled. No idea what those sticks are for, but I'm sure they served a purpose. This place was established in 1909, it says. And look, there's some green tractor equipment. I wonder if that's John Deere. This building is padlocked, so we're not going to be able to look and see what's in there. Yep, I was right about the green. It is John Deere. John Deere number 4. All right, that is pretty neat. So we just come through that gate. Got these stone steps that leads to the house. Wow, I was expecting a log cabin. This is very modern. Nice little bench on the front porch. Cool picnic table. I want you to look at here, Daisy. There's an electric outlet with the wire run on the outside. That's how it used to be done. Some wash tubs. Okay, I figured out what this is. That's an engine. One of those old ones that you have to start it by hand. And it turned this belt, which moved this saw. This is a sawmill. And probably a place for firewood in the back. This is a little fenced in area. Has a sign on it that says it's a private garden. There's an old wheelbarrow. Wow. And here's another building. A fire ring. A grill. Man, these folks live good. What we got up here, Daisykins? A rake. An old can of some kind. No clue what that is. My grandpa probably could have told me. Look, they even had an address. I tried the doors. They're all locked. But Oscar went to a lot of trouble to cement these grooves in between the logs. Yeah, I noticed these are yellow. And there's another building. Maybe this is a guest house. These are cemented in too, but these are white. So I don't know if that's 2 different types of mud that he used, or if he painted this one. Daisy, you like exploring this place, don't you? All right, well, there's one last thing, one structure anyway, that I want to go see. And it's kind of off through this gate over here. And I can only assume that this is the outhouse. There's a little bridge that crosses a little stream, I guess. I'm just going to look at it from here, Daisy. But I would imagine that's what that was. And in the distance, there's something else. I'm not real sure what that is. A little bridge crossing a creek to get to it. Very cool. Okay, back outside the gate now. Here's just a little look around at the ranch. Some of the scenery in the background. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, Daisy? I imagine this kept them very busy. Well, this was well worth the walk in. Nice place to visit. And since it's owned by the Forest Service now, I'm sure this is a new addition. There's a new restroom facility. Okay, Daisy, let's head on back to the car and hit the road. So Daisy and I did stop to check out a little camping spot. This was actually the only one that I've seen on the way to the Sweat Ranch. There's a fire ring, obviously, I just showed you. There's another one over there. Nice little flat area to set up camp. We've seen 2 deer run across the road in front of us on the way here. And of course I see paper on the ground, some kind of clothing over here. Is this a leopard skin print kind of thing? You know, I've been thinking about making myself a loincloth. Yeah, that would be perfect for it, Daisy. All right. I guess this is really it. So I had made the statement to my family that I would probably stop in at the Dinosaur National Monument, which I did, and my cousin Tamara requested a t-shirt. So we hit the visitor center, which was open surprisingly, and I got her this t-shirt. She loves it. So we have left the Flaming Gorge and on our way home. But I don't like to drive more than 4 hours a day, at the most. So we was looking for a place to camp. And of all the things we found, I didn't have anything in mind. Of all the places that we stopped at, it's called the Teal Lake Campground. It's in between Steamboat Springs and Walden, Colorado. Daisy and I come check this out once before, and I don't know. I seem to recall thinking to myself, why would anybody come stay to, come pay actually to stay here? Well, when we got here, the self-pay station was closed because the campground is not officially open yet. Oh, look, there's a bathroom over here, and it's open. But anyhow, we wound up pulling up in here. We only saw one other person way down the road. We got us a nice pull-through site for free. It's basically boondocking. And we just gonna stay here tonight. And we'll be home tomorrow. I just love the sound of a crackling fire. And I'm surprised that Daisy's still out here. I've tried to go put her in the cool camp a couple of times. She don't want to go. And as you can see, it done got dark. But she wants to be out here with me around the crackling fire. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 6 of the adventure. Woo, I got a fire going. I got my coffee flowing. Me and Daisy's about to walk down here and check out the lake. Daisy, I see you found another ball. Yeah, you are good at finding lost balls in the woods, ain't you? And you don't care whose mouth it was in before, you're gonna put it in yours. Yuck. So Daisy and I have Made it down here to the lake. I just seen a fish jump. It's not real big, but it's got fish in it. And over on the other shore, there's still snow on the ground. Speaking of snow, here, let me zoom in a little bit more. There is a mountain over there that is covered in it. Wow, it's a little chilly out here. All right, another look around. I did this last night or yesterday evening, but it was starting to get dark, so it didn't show up real well. This is kind of what we're camping in, but that is about to come to an end. We are about to load up the cool camp and head on home. So I guess this will be the end of the video. We'll see you next time.